Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, pals, gals, everybody that happens to accidentally stumble again upon this video. But today I am doing something not I'm not reviewing a collected edition today. No. I am not reviewing a collected edition today. I will be reviewing a collected edition soon. Um, Tell you what, I kind of like made some social media posts or whatever about how I didn't have it last week because um, I was working on something special. Well, that is I was still working on something special over the last week, and that really kind of slowed down my new reading. I was rereading something that is about ready to become something here on YouTube. Um, I am not going to tell you anything more than just there's something that's going to be happening. It's going to be involving Batman. Okay? It's going to be involving Batman and it's going to be happening. And I think you guys are really going to like it. And it's going to be happening soon. But it required me to reread something. So I just started a new collected edition. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring that up here on my phone because I'm watching it, reading it on Hoopla, and I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a moment to just kind of like say hi, hey, how's it going, guys? Um, I'm gonna go ahead and find this cover just to give you an idea of what's coming next week. Because I will be doing a collected edition next week, and it is special shout out to another channel here on YouTube. I have in circles around me have talked about how much I love the character of Nubia from the Themysciran Wonder Woman universe. Nubia is the queen of the Amazons. Recognize she is the queen of the Amazons, and she does not get enough play here in books, in media, and what have you. So I have been watching over the last few weeks a show called the Pink Riot comic show. This is hosted by Bri and Keisha, and these ladies, they know what's up. They are really awesome and informative, and their focus is to watch and read, not watch, but read and highlight um, people of color characters and people in the creative space that are people of color. So, um, you know me, I'm all about like that inclusivity and all that. So I am really into broadening my horizons involving that, and I came across the Pink Riot comic show with Bri and Keisha. Um, because it was recommended to me by a friend of the channel, Sheena. Sheena from Melanin and Manga was like, "Hey, you have got to check out this show, um, Pink Riot comic show." And so I went and I checked it out. And they last week did an interview with LL Mckinney, and first of all, charmed completely not only by Bri and Keisha, but LL McKinney, like charmed completely. Okay. I will say that right now. Just completely charmed by these women. Um, and they were hosting her and doing an interview with her, LL McKinney, on their show, which is Thursday nights. It's live. Go check it out if you're free. I believe, if I remember correctly off the top of my head, it is 8 Eastern time. Yeah, it's 8 Eastern time. So these women are um, just completely awesome. And I've really enjoyed watching their show. And I really enjoyed their interview of LL McKinney and talking about Nubia. Nubia, like I said, is the queen of the Amazons. Please, we need more Nubia in continuity. DC Comics, seriously, Nubia, continuity. We need more Nubia. We also need you to revisit. I personally, okay, need you to revisit the new Batman, the next Batman, Jace Fox Batman. You had him, you moved him to New York City. You were about ready to give him a Robin. Okay? You were about ready to give him a Robin. And the last we saw of him, he was rushing off to help with Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And you guys left him hanging. Okay? And here's the thing. I feel like you could have something here if maybe, just maybe, you put a little bit of an oomph behind this title. If you put a little bit more oomph behind something like Nubia, if you put a little bit more oomph behind something like Milestone. You remember Milestone? Yeah. Static, y'all. You roll out Static whenever you want to do something. Okay? And so we've got this whole thing coming up with Static and Batman Beyond. Um so they've got that announced, but I would love to see more Blood Syndicate. I would love to see more of Hardware. I would love to see more of Rocket. Thank you very much. I liked Rocket. I liked Rocket as a character. Yeah. So can we do something with this? Can we work on not having Jace Fox, Batman of New York City, hanging anymore? You left him hanging, guys. You know you did. You know you did. And I was enjoying that. And maybe more people would enjoy it if you put a little something behind it. Put a little push. Push. Put a little push behind it. And give us something to continue what Mr. Ridley had started with this character. Um, please. But anyway, Nubia. There's going to be a new Nubia book coming out by LL McKinney. It is, what is it? Hold on. I'm going to pause you for a second and be sure of this title. Hold on. Thank you guys for holding. Thank you so much. There's going to be a new book by LL McKinney, Nubia to Real. Now, this is the follow up, okay, mind you, to Nubia, another Nubia tale that was Nubia Real One. Now, let me first off show you the cover on the Penguin Random House site. We can do that. I think we can do that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you hopefully on my phone, but that is the upcoming book by Mckinney. And then what we've got here is the book that I'm currently reading, which is let's see here, Nubia Real One. That is what I'm currently reading, which I didn't even know existed until last week. Now, I am part of the way through it and it is fantastic. It is great. If you want to read it, and you guys get the preview right now. I'm going to be doing a review of Nubia Real One by L.L. McKinney, art by, let me get that again, Robin Smith. Read it this week. Come back, watch my video next week about Nubia Real One. And it's pretty gosh darn great so far. I'm going to tell you that right now. Got to get back to my place while I'm talking. But anyway, that's just kind of giving you a preview so that you know that I'm not out of here. I'm still around. I'm gotta find my place again in the book because I went to the beginning of it to talk about it and then I lost my place. So we gotta get back to part two of Nubia Real One. But anyway, the reason why I have you guys here in the first place, besides to tell you, hey, um, let's see here, where was I left off? Where did I leave off? Um, I believe I left off at number two. Yeah, she was, yeah, okay. So, okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So, what I wanted to do, what you kind of get from the thumbnail, and I've been having fun with my thumbnails lately. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I've been having fun with my thumbnails lately. Okay, so I hope you appreciate that. Canva has been my friend. All right, um, I'm just gonna be real with you. One of my what I'm here to do is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you my plans for my reading in the month of October. As you know, October's the spooky month. As you know, I don't just wear a lot of black, guys. I love the Halloween. I love the Halloween and I love it so much. And I like to do themed things. Themed things in the month of October. I like to do things like that. So sue me. Okay, don't actually do that because first of all, you have no grounds, and two, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, so one of my favorite Halloween time period movies is, and then we're going to use them. We're going to talk about the movie to talk about what I'm going to be doing involving the reading. Okay. One of my favorite movies ever, one of them, we're talking easily in the top five, if not the top five, easily the top 10, is a movie that takes place during the Halloween season, and that is The Crow. Yes. Uh huh. I'm talking about The Crow. Now, I've often talked about at times doing a special here involving The Crow, and I have just for some reason never done it. I don't know why. I just haven't. So I'm going to tell you guys right now. My plans involve one of my favorite movies of all time. One of them. Top five, e- easily top 10, if not top five. The Crow. Um, One of the most let's just be real about this here. Let's just be real with this. It's this elder goth here. It was my entryway. It was part of my entry not only into the world of comic book media, because you'll hear me talk about it, like X-Men cartoon series, Batman the animated series, and the third one that I don't talk about nearly enough is The Crow. When I tell you I got snuck into that movie when I was in, I believe, when was that? I was snuck into that movie when I was too young. Let's just say that I'm 43 years old today. Not today is not my birthday. I just happen to be that old right now. At time of filming, I'm 43 years old. Thank you very much. Um, I was too young to be seeing that movie without parental supervision, and my sister helped me go see The Crow. She helped me go see The Crow. It was an older sister. She helped me go see The Crow, and she's a real one for that, because not only was it another entry level moment for comic book content and media for me, it was a major entry level moment for my style and aesthetic on a lot of days. I wear a lot of black. If you didn't already notice, there's a lot of black around here. It began me on this road of, whenever I have a need for really simple cosplay, it's one of my go-tos. Um, I've dressed up like Eric Draven for Halloween multiple times. When I didn't have a lot, I was like, I've got liquid eyeliner, I've got black and white theatrical makeup. I got this, you know. Um, so it is very important to me. So you may or may not know. I'm sure since you are following a person talking about collected edition comic books, you may or may not know. You probably do know that The Crow was based off of a book, a graphic novel, a comic book originally released by Caliber Press, written by James O'Barr. James O'Barr wrote and drew the comic, and I'll get into more detail about this on the night that I talk about The Crow. Um, but it is a complex, beautiful sorrow, beautiful and violent sorrow that came from the heart of this man. And it's, I not only do I love the movie, I love this book. But I know what you're thinking to yourself. Carrie, OUG, isn't it true that The Crow is just one, like the one that the movie's based off, just one one collected edition. Like, what are you doing for the rest of October, ma'am? Well, yes, the book that's the primary source of inspiration for the Brandon Lee RIP piece from the early 90s, early to mid 90s, was based off one comic book series, The Crow, James O'Barr. But there have been other crows. I have in my possession the original collected edition of James O'Barr's The Crow. I also have in my possession a couple others. And I just sent away for another one today. It's going to be here, and I'm going to do it. And every week in October is going to be The Crow, a different Crow book. So let's talk about this. So when are we doing this? What are we doing and when? So let me bring up a calendar for October right here on my computer right here in front of me. So the first Tuesday in October is Tuesday, October 7th. Tuesday, October 7th, we are going to be reading and talking about The Crow, Memento Mori. This is please forgive me if I don't pronounce this correctly. Riccioni and Dell'Adria, The Crow, Memento Mori, Tuesday, October 7th. On Tuesday, October 14th, you have James O'Barr's, it's not, I don't believe it's not written by him. The Crow, Flesh and Blood, written by James Vance, Alex Maleev. After that, you're going to have, and this is the one I sent for, October 21st, we are going to be doing The Crow, Dead Time. Let me see if you can see it, which I have sent away for today. Finally, October 28th, the big guns, the big boys here. James O'Barr's original, The Crow. I love this book. James O'Barr's The Crow, October 28th. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing for October. And I hope you join us. And I'm going to put out a little infographic and stuff like that on Instagram to kind of accompany this this production here today, announcing that. So I hope you'll join us. Until next time, check us out next week when we're talking about Nubia by Ella Mckinney. And then we'll go from there. Pay attention. We're doing some stuff around here, and we're doing it. We're doing some stuff around here, and we're around. So check out the Substack. Subscribe to the Substack too. Subscribe here if you haven't already. And until next time, I dare to not care about what. Well, that's for you to find out. But I do care about a lot of things. Until next time, I'll be seeing ya. Bye-bye. Whoopsies. I almost forgot something. You thought that was the end of the video just a few moments ago. That wasn't the end of the video. we're going to have to do a whole new end of the video because I forgot to mention something. But guys, check out couple videos ago. I have released, or I have not released. I'm going to be releasing October 31st a new volume of poetry called The Rebel Girls Social Hour. Please check it out. You can pre-order the Kindle right now. Right now, it's $2.99 to pre-order that Kindle. It'll be delivered to you on October 31st. We are also going to have various paperbacks available, and keep tuned in here if you want a paperback. But last night, I actually unboxed my proof of the paperback from Amazon Kindle KDP Direct Publishing, and I loved it. It looks so great. So go check out my last two videos talking about both of those things, and then go pre-order the Kindle if you so desire for $2.99. And the paperback will eventually be available on October 31st for $16 at Amazon. And plus, stay tuned. We're going to have, we're working out to have more versions out there on different platforms. So I know sometimes people really want to read the book, but they don't want to buy from Amazon. So I'm working on it. Okay. Stay tuned. But anyways, if Kindle ebook is your thing, please go pre-order that puppy on Kindle for $2.99, and it'll get delivered to you October 31st. The Rebel Girl Social Hour. And if there's any of my other books that you have not read yet, they are all also on Kindle. They're on Kindle for $2.99 as well. Do it. Again, like, subscribe, comment on this video. Please go check out the Substack, subscribe to that, and you won't miss anything because I'm having fun here. This is fun. And just join us for the ride, and you don't have to miss anything. If you hit that notification bell, you will know when I post here. So, The Rebel Girl Social Hour by Carrie Quinn. It's a volume of poetry. You already know you like me because I'm here and you're here. So buy the book too. And then you can like me on different platforms of media. Why not? Anyways, okay. This is the real ending. Okay, so I am so glad you were here with me today. And I would sing to you like Mr. Rogers, but really all I can think of to sing right now is probably some Rage Against the Machine song. And yeah. Yeah, no, I won't do that to you. So have a good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check everything out, buy my book. We'll be seeing you next week and in October. And keep a lookout for my special thing coming very soon. Yeah. Anyways, thanks, guys. This is the officially unofficial Geek channel. I'll be seeing you, and bye-bye. For real now. For real. Bye. You can, when this ends, you can stop watching me in this video. Okay? Bye.